Okay, we are going to do a word problem, and I will do this part quite quickly. So the price of a sweater was slashed from $960 down to $816 by a shopkeeper. Find the rate of discount given by him. Okay, so really what we're looking at is the original price was $960. So that's the original price. And it has been reduced down to $816. So this is the sell price, or the discount price, right? So 100% of the price is $960. But we want to know what percent has been taken off to get to $816. So what percent is going to give us $816? So let's try to make sense of this problem. I'm going to use an example here. Hopefully this helps. I'm going to use some different numbers. Okay, so let's see if this helps. 80% of 100 equals 80. Another way of writing 80% of 100 is 0.8 times 100 gives me 80. So let's imagine that this is the original price, just like how this was the original price. And let's imagine that this is the sale price, just like how this was the sale price. Or, for example, original price and sale price. So I'm just using easier numbers to work with to help us make sense of the problem. So in our case, we have something percent of 960 gives us 816, right? In this example, how much has been taken off of the original price? How much percent has been taken off? Would you guys agree that it's 20% has been taken off? Because 100 minus 80 equals 20. So 20%. In this example here, it's 20% off. Because it's 20% off of 100 gives me 80. So let's do this here. Something percent of 960 gives me 816. So some decimal number times 960 gives me 816. Well, something times something gives me this. Let's use some easy numbers to make sense of this. If I did 4 times 2 gave me 8, but this number was missing, I would have to do 8 divided by 4 to get me this. Okay, now I get it. So I have to do 800, actually let's make that easier. 4 times 2 equals 8, and let's say this is the number that's missing. I have to do 8 divided by 2 gives me this number. So 816 divided by this will give me this number. So 816 divided by 960 will give me, and I punch it into my calculator, and I get 0.85. So that means that 0.85 times 960 is 816. That means that 85% of 960 is 816. So how much has been taken off of 100%? Well, if you did the math, you did 800 minus 85 and you got 15, which tells us that in this particular example, it's 15% off. So the price of the sweater has been slashed by 15%. Hope that makes sense.